everybody. I think I just wanted to do this video just as a quick update. And I'll probably do more as I do some more to him or as I get stuff in. But just within the week almost. Or yeah, almost a week. Not quite. I've done a whole lot. Last time you saw him, last time you saw him, he was almost naked. All he had was his underwear. I don't think he had any eyes. And he didn't have a face up. But I have made a few stuff. The stuff I made is not very good, but it is, it's something. He's not like just around naked. But first I made him this. It was pretty much, I just cut out a square or a trapezoid really. More like it's smaller at the top and a lot wider at the bottom. I was kind of going for somewhat of a trench coat. I do have plans to make him some type of loincloth skirt thing, just because I don't want to make pants. But that's a bigger project, because this was already a bigger project, and then I had done a whole thing with his belt that didn't work out. I spent an hour on a belt that I didn't end up using. I ended up actually cutting it up and making the belt that he has now. And then using what was left over for just little wraps around his arms and his legs. And then this was just extra from here because I didn't want... And this is the string I used to... My brain died. This is the string I used to do my customs, the yarn. I had it in black, and I thought black would suit him, so I just kind of made him a scarf. And then I just added these beads at the end, which I want to do more beadwork on him. I want to add a little more, but I just haven't done it. And then he did have marble eyes. I'll put pictures at the end. Or of what he looked like with them, because these are actually the Hujo baby eyes, or the eyes I got for my Hujo baby, or my mom's Hujo baby. And this is his face. So I took different things from it. I tried to make his lips similar to, I don't know, overall I think it's a fail in a sorts. It's not exactly what I wanted, like the eyebrows aren't exactly the same, and then somehow like I missed stuff when I was cleaning, so his face looks slightly dirty in different areas, and I don't know. And then his lips, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it looks like there's a chip on this side, but really like there's just not a whole lot of color, just because somehow I did it unevenly, or either that or it got messed up whenever I was doing the glaze over the lips, so I don't know. But I think it was pretty good for my first time doing a face up on this type of doll. Because usually I just, like on Monster High dolls, I just paint everything. I rarely use, like I just now got into actually using pastels, and really all I used it for was like around the eyes, and then I paint on eyes. So this is really different. Actually I didn't use any paint at all. I actually used watercolor pencils and pastels, so that's interesting. Either way, I think it came out, and these were the color that I was going to get him, but I've decided, since like these are too dark and I really want to get him some like a really bright blue color set of eyes, so that, and then I'm gonna get him a gray wig, and then I have an outfit for him that has nothing, that looks nothing like this. I think it's like called a biker outfit. Either that or I'm going to get him something off of Etsy, which again, it's not really anything in this sort of style, but although I might keep the scarf because the scarf looks cool. But I also want to make him different things, like I might give him a ring for like this hand or sort. Well, you can't even see his fingers, but I don't know. I want to do more for him. I at least want to give him like a scarf of some sort, maybe, or I don't know, more. And then last night I had made potion bottles, a potion bottle bag, which I can actually unhook. It's actually a little too long, so I'm going to have to adjust it a little bit because I want it to be tight around his waist. And then lay you down. But these are the bigger bottles, which, I mean, even for him, they're kind of big. But there's just a blue one with a glue hair on it. Gluey web. And then this one, I put a lot of pearl and copper in it, so it actually looks kind of goldish. So I just got those two potions. I just made them up randomly. And I got these for his little potions bag. Which is cool because I can also fit a bunch of books in there if I want. But I also want to make him another one that actually looks a little bit nicer, because this one, really, I like it just because it looks like he made it himself. Because I think this would be like, sewing and stuff is not his forte. It's easier for him to just throw something together that just works. And that's just easier than taking the time to actually make something that looks good. So I imagine just this is something that he would actually do. And then I do want to get him an over-the-shoulder bag for this side that will have books and stuff in it. Either that or I might make him a backpack of sorts. I haven't decided yet. But yep, so far this is him, and I did name him Alex. That was his name before I even bought him. So, and I also wanted to show you guys something. I think in the review I was complaining he can't touch his face. Well, if you take it out of its socket like this, even though I'm sure you're not technically supposed to be able to do that. I mean, you're not really. He's able to, you can like turn it right there, and really that looks bad, but there we go. And you can have him like touching his face or something, or you know, he can do some stuff, so that's cool. It's a little hard because the gears want to just not cooperate, because it took me forever for this one to do something similar, because the gear, when you pull it away, the gear doesn't come with it, and it took me forever for that gear to just pop it out. So yeah. And because I'm messing with him, his scarf is pretty much strangling him. And it sounds like it's raining outside. So if you hear like whooshing or weird noises, it's probably the wind outside, because it's really windy. But yep, here's Alex, and I will see you guys next update. By the way, I'm in the middle of doing her face up. I was filming his, or was trying to, and I realized halfway through that the camera wasn't rolling, so I was just like, and it was a day, I was having a bad camera day, because I was having a hard time filming the painting I'd been planning, so I was just like, you know what, I'm done with filming for today. So I just went ahead, painted him. It was actually pretty relaxing. I was pretty happy with it. It took me about an hour and a half to do his face, maybe. Probably longer. But I'm gonna do my mom's. Probably not tonight. I wanted to at least prep it so that way anytime I actually wanted to do it, I could. I don't know. I might do it. I don't know yet. So, but yeah, that's it for this update, and I will show you guys later. Bye. Okay, real quick, something I forgot to mention is he actually, I cannot get him to stand. It's like once I dressed him and stuff, it just made his top half so much heavier than and unbalanced or something like that. So I can't get him to stand. It's just like he crumbles at his own weight. Like I try to do this and his feet will either like pop up like that or his feet will go back like that, and he just crumbles under his own weight. So if you guys have any suggestions that could help, I would greatly appreciate it. And his leg isn't even in his socket in the side. There we go. But yeah, for real this time. Bye!